everybody? We are back with another episode. I lost the count. I don't know if
Too
it's
many.
episode 2, if it's episode 10, if it's episode 15, if it's episode 200. I don't know. What's up, Ali?
It's too many. Too many.
Yeah. It's been too much. We've been doing a lot of shit. Not that much, but we've been doing a lot of shit. What's up, Ali? How you doing, bro?
Right.
All right. I see you got the Santos versus Ankalaev poster. That's cool. That it looks cool. We'll talk about it in a second. But we just finished UFC fight, UFC 272 on pay-per-view on ESPN, which ESPN kind of fucked it up. But hey, what do you think of UFC 272? Just the main card.
Yeah, it was just a good main card. I enjoyed it.
What I don't get is why Greg Hardy was on the pay-per-view. I don't like Greg Hardy at all. I don't like this dude. He's not. I don't know, man. I don't like Greg Hardy. I'm gonna pull up the card right now, and look, Greg Hardy was on pay-per-view, and when you look at the prelims, Marina Rodriguez and Yan Xiaonan, they should have been on the fucking pay-per-view, or Jamie Malarkey and Jalen Turner. They should have been on the pay-per-view. Yeah. But Greg Hardy, I don't like Greg Hardy at all. And the other problem was with the ESPN bullshit. It was lagging. Did you stream lag on? You watch BT Sport?
No, good.
You watch it on BT, right? So BT is different. I watch it on ESPN a little bit. Don't ask me how. I don't want to say I didn't pay for the pay-per-view because I didn't. I didn't pay for the pay-per-view. I used the link. I'm gonna be honest with you. But then I went on BT Sport because my BT wasn't working at the time. So I found the stream, watched it, and it was fucked up. And I saw my BT is working again. And I went back on BT Sport. But hey, how good is Kevin Holland? He looked great, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. The first round went to. Who did you give it? Who did you give the first round to? I give it to Cowboy.
Yeah, Cowboy.
I give it to Cowboy. Cowboy looked good though, didn't he? Cowboy looked great. Yeah. The first round he looked great. He took him down. He took him down. He put him in that choke. You remember this? It was like, yeah, I'm good. Did Kevin Holland choke? You remember that? It was like,
yeah.
That was funny. I was laughing my ass off at that. And then he came back and finished him. Kevin Holland is back. Is it his first fight in 2022? Or is it his second fight?
First fight.
So he's starting the year 1-0 in a new weight class. I like this I like the idea of him fighting at welterweight at 170. It's great. I don't know who I'm gonna put him up against for his next fight. He called that Cowboy Cerrone. If you guys remember, he said, I'll just beat one cowboy. I don't like to call out another. But yeah, it was great. I would love to see him against Cowboy Cerrone. It's gonna be a one-sided beatdown from Kevin because Cowboys hasn't been himself lately. Let's see how he does against Joe Lozon. Or he said, I'll take my call up back. I will fight Daniel Rodriguez. And Daniel Rodriguez hasn't fought in a long time. Who would you like to see Kevin Holland against? He called out Cowboy Cerrone and Daniel Rodriguez. D-Rod. Who would you like him to fight?
Did he? Daniel Rodriguez.
Hey, he called him out. He called him out on Instagram. He was like, "I'll take my call out back. I want to fight his student. I want to fight Daniel Rodriguez." I don't know why. I don't know, but I like the idea of him fighting both. And Jake Matthews also called him out. He said, "I was supposed to fight Alex Oliveira, Cowboy Oliveira, but the fight was canceled. Let's fight, me and you. Why you keep turning off your camera, man? The hell? Jesus Christ. I don't know, guys. I don't know. In the middle of a fucking
Sorry.
podcast. Come on, man. Be focused. You know, I'm not gonna edit these parts out. The only episode I edited those parts out was the last episode. I had to edit, but I'm not gonna edit these ones. I don't have the fucking time. I just slapped the intro and the fucking outro, and I upload it on the YouTube channel. I don't give a shit. So you better be careful. All right, we'll get up. All right, we'll get to it. We'll get to it in a second. The next fight in the main card was oh my god, who brought up prelims? It was Edson Barboza versus Bryce Mitchell. It reminded me of the Khabib fight.
Wow.
He is dominant on the ground. He is great. And hey, can I ask you a question? What happened to his legs? His legs were like invisible or some shit.
What?
Yeah, Bryce's legs, they were invisible. I couldn't see his legs. Jesus Christ, you didn't get the fucking joke, man. The camo shirt. You didn't get it. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I'm not begging.
All right. But hey, he looked great though. It reminded me of the Khabib fight. A lot of the Khabib fight. If you go back and watch Khabib and Barboza, it looked like the same thing. He was getting dominated on the ground. And Bryce Mitchell is one hell of a fighter. And shout out to him. He wanted to donate the half $45,000 of his fight purse to have one of the checks to a charity or something like that. Shout out to him. I mean, I love Bryce Mitchell. I was just listening to his song this morning when he came back home from school. Yeah, he can rap, man. This dude can rap.
He made a song.
Yeah, he made a couple songs. He made a couple rap. He made I'm not gonna put it on because we're gonna get copyrighted. I don't like to be copyrighted, man. I fucking hate copyright thing. I fucking hate it. But yeah, the song is called Darkensa, like Arkansas, but it's Darkensa. Go listen to it. It's fucking awesome, man. It's fucking awesome. And he's a great fighter. He is great. I would love to see him against Giga Chikadze. But do you think you can beat Giga Chikadze?
Whoa, hang on.
All right, what happened? What the fuck happened?
Okay, so UFC are targeting UFC 277 July 30th in California, and the rumor main event it's McGregor versus Diaz 3.
No way. Who put it up? Who put it up?
They're trying. It depends on McGregor's fitness, but
it depends on McGregor, and it also depends on Nate Diaz. Nate says go win couple fights, or he says he wants to fight Dustin Poirier. Is what he says. They're telling Conor to go win couple fights, bro. You got to do the same thing too. You got to win couple fights too.
Yeah,
and he wants Dustin Poirier, and Nate Diaz wants to retire. I don't know anything about that. If he wants to retire, good luck to him. But that's in July, because Conor said I can fight in July, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's awesome against an opponent who doesn't throw leg kicks, who just wants to go out there and punch. But Conor's gonna throw kicks. He's gonna throw kicks with his left kick, which is fucked up basically. If you go online, look at a leg that's been broken, and look at the pictures that they put up of how it's gonna look fucked up. There's gonna be a titanium shin bone, a couple pieces of metals holding it together, so it looks really bad. But I don't know. I hope it happens. I hope the Dustin Poirier fight happens. I don't know. It should happen. Poirier. Diaz McGregor 3 should happen. It should happen. It's 1-1. Let's see what goes on. But we were talking about UFC 272 and the co-main event. How tough is Renato Moicano? How tough is that man? Can you answer that question for me?
No, I can't.
The heart on Renato Moicano and the balls on that fucking doctor, man. His eye was completely shut like this. Worse. It was blown up. It was fucked up. And the doctor was like, yeah, he can't see. Yeah, he can't see. Oh, yeah, he can't see. What the fuck, bro? Dude was getting his ass whooped. And his cornerman, they should have stopped the fight too. They should have tried to stop the fight. But he's a tough guy. And he put it on RDA the last 40 seconds. And, the judges gave him the round, didn't they? I just looked at the scorecards. One judge gave it 50-44. One judge gave it 49-45. And one judge gave it 49-44. How do you get to 49-44? I don't know. I don't know the simple math for the 49-44. But
See?
I don't know, man. Renato Moicano is a tough guy. And what's next for RDA though? What is next for RDA? Who he says he wants a title shot. He said
they have to run it.
Rafael Fiziev, Islam Makhachev. He called out Connor and Jorge Masvidal. He said on 2 separate interviews. Once he said he wants Jorge Masvidal. Once he said he wants Connor. Both fight makes sense. But I don't know, man. RDA is a great fighter. He's won now 2 in a row. He's great, man. I love RDA. I love RDA. But he needs to fight with Islam Makhachev. That fight needs to happen. He kind of hinted at Islam in his post-fight interview. He said some people ran away. That sounds like Islam to me. Islam Makhachev, he did not take the fight because for some reasons, I don't know. What did you do? Did it came out of your nose?
I scraped my nose off the can.
Yeah, that thing fucking hurts. All right, let's talk about the main event.
Can I interrupt with some fight news?
No. Let me finish about the main event. The main event. It wasn't what I thought it would be, but Colby Covington was smart. Colby Covington was very smart because we saw a tired and fatigued Jorge Masvidal dropped him. A tired Jorge Masvidal dropped him. And if Colby wasn't playing it smart, Jorge would have beaten him. But Colby played it smart. The fight, especially the ground game, looked a lot similar to the Robbie Lawler fight. If you go back and look at it, Robbie Lawler and Colby Covington, it looks the same. It's exactly the same thing. He was taking his back. He was threatening with a rear naked choke, putting it on his mouth. That's a great technique from Colby Covington. But my guy lost. I was going with Jorge.
Wait, didn't we bet $20 if Jorge won?
Yeah, I owe you $20. I owe you $20. All right. I'll give you the $20. In December of never. How about that? December of never. How about that? No, I'm a man on my word. I will give you $20 whenever I have the fucking money. I am poor. Let's be honest. I am fucking poor. But hey, what's next for Jorge? What is next for Jorge?
I'm gonna say it now.
What?
Wonderboy rematch.
I also said it on Instagram on a post. I commented on it. I said a rematch from Wonderboy or winner of Luke or Muhammad or the loser of Luke and Muhammad. Doesn't really matter.
Probably loser, yeah. He will get the winner. The winner of that might get Colby.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Luke.
Yeah, if it's Luke. But what's next for Colby? Colby, he says he wants Dustin Poirier. He wants to take care of Dustin. Louisiana Swamp Trash, he calls him. He says he wants to take care of Dustin Poirier. I love the fight, but Dustin Poirier says maybe fight a couple welterweight contenders. I posted it on Instagram. Go like.
He doesn't want the fight.
He doesn't want to fight. He says he said
He
it.
knows what he knows. Colby will just land anything to get him against the cage and dominate him.
I don't know anything about that because Dustin's a better grappler than Jorge is. But Colby, man, he only lost 3 fights in his career. 1 to Verli Alves, 2 to Kamaru Usman, the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world. And nobody's beaten him in his last 11 fights except for Kamaru Usman. Nobody. Not Tyron Woodley, not Jorge Masvidal. Everybody lost to Colby except for Kamaru Usman. That really shows if Kamaru wasn't around, if Kamaru wasn't in the game, Colby would be the champion. Colby Covington would be the champion. And that's why I love this sport so fucking much, because it's such an unpredictable sport, such a great sport. Anything can happen. But listen, if Dustin Poirier doesn't want to take the fight with Nate Diaz or fucking Colby, who does he want to fight? I think he should fight Colby, man. Nate Diaz and Connor, if they go at it, like you said, for UFC 277, UFC is gonna pay him a shit ton of money to fight Connor instead of Dustin. You know what? Let's make it Michael Chandler and Dustin Poirier, or RDA and Dustin Poirier.
I don't. If Dustin's gonna fight a lightweight, give him
Islam. Give him Islam.
Imagine top 10 after coming off losses.
Look, give him
Dustin,
Islam. Give him Islam.
Gaethje's booked. Nah, because I think Dariush has healed up quite quickly, and you'll be back by July.
So if that's
he doesn't need surgery.
So and Dana
So
says
they're booking Islam Dariush in.
give him RDA. Give him fucking RDA. Rafael dos Anjos. Michael Chandler.
They'll give Physique RDA again. Just I think. All right. Let me read out top 10 of lightweights.
All right.
Gaethje booked.
All right.
We know that. Poirier doing this thing. Islam coming off a win. Dariush injured. Chandler coming off 2 losses.
But but the fight with Tony Ferguson isn't works. So we keep Chandler in mind. Let's keep Chandler.
Oh, yeah. That might be announced soon. We have to watch that.
Listen, let's keep Chandler here. This is Michael Chandler right now. All right, keep going.
RDA coming off a win. That probably makes most sense.
RDA.
Tony is with Chandler. McGregor injured. Probably going to fight Nate at 170, I would imagine.
All right.
It's going to be 170. Gregor Gillespie. I don't even know what they're doing with him.
Yeah, give him Arman Sarukian. Give him Arman Sarukian.
Yes. I don't know. It's a weird decision.
Yeah.
So weird.
But listen, if you want to give him some, if the Tony Ferguson fight doesn't work out for Michael Chandler, give him Michael Chandler or RDA or maybe Tony Ferguson.
I hope that fight happens.
Yeah. But look, man, Dustin Poirier is in a weird situation right now. And we're not going to talk about it because I don't have the brain cells to talk about it right now. Listen, Persian New Year's coming up. This week is the last week that I'm going to school. And I'm trying to figure out a game plan because there's 2 days left, tomorrow and Wednesday. I don't want to go to school on tomorrow, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I hate school in general. But Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I fucking hate it. Today, I went to fucking school. Two teachers, they didn't show up. One teacher, he came in, he was like, I'm going on holidays. They gave me some time off. I'm going on holidays. He came in, he didn't even open the book. He was just telling stories. We took selfies. He was just goodbye, guys. See you next year. And he left. And no one showed up for the class. It was like 5 guys. That's it. I've been playing with my mom's head a little bit, like, Mom, come on, nobody's going to school, teachers are not showing up. Come on, Mom. And she was like, don't go to fucking school. And my dad, he doesn't even know if I'm in college, if I'm in school. He doesn't even know about that, anything about that shit. I mean, he knows, but he just doesn't give a shit. So what do you think? Should I go to school tomorrow? Or
I
not?
don't know.
I'm not going
I
to
don't
school. I'm not going to school. I hate fucking school. All right, but let's talk about this coming week's main event, Santos and Ankalaev. Can you go on for a second? It's your turn to talk now.
Hmm?
Can you talk about the Santos and Ankalaev? It's your turn now.
Yeah, but I'm biased, isn't it?
I don't give a shit, man. I don't give a shit.
All right, and Ankalaev's going to box bleed murder for 5 rounds, and Santos is going to retire.
That was too much. I don't know about the retirement, man, but I do know that Ankalaev is a beast. He is a beast. And his only loss was to Paul Craig, which shows you how good his Paul Craig is. Scottish, man. He's fucking Scottish, man. The guy, I don't even understand the guy, and he's speaking fucking English. Yeah. But I believe Ankalaev will get it done. Santos, he didn't look good in his last fight, though. That's the problem here. He did not look good. He was hesitant. He wasn't throwing much. He wasn't throwing that much. And I'm gonna look up his last fight to see how many fights, how many strikes he threw in his last fight. Johnny Walker, he threw 44 strikes in 5 rounds. 44. He landed 44 strikes in 5 rounds.
How many did he land? 2.
He threw 105. He landed 44. 41%.
That was Thiago who landed 44. Johnny Walker landed 48.
Yeah.
What? That was, oh my God, that fight. Jesus Christ.
It was the worst fight I've ever seen in my life.
Look, I went to bed after the Kevin Holland fight.
Ah, man, that was the worst fight of my life. I mean, I've seen a lot of bad ones. I've seen a lot of bad ones. A lot of bad ones. I've seen Ben Askren and Damian Maia stand up, striking. I've seen that. I apologize.
Yeah.
I need to drink a bit.
Uh,
I believe Ankalaev will get it done. I don't know about a finish, but Ankalaev will get it done. It has the potential to be a boring fight. That's all I'm gonna say.
no, I think it's got a potential to be a one-sided fight.
It's gonna be one-sided, and sometimes one-sided fights are boring.
Sometimes they're entertaining.
Sometimes they're entertaining. But for me, most of the times they're boring. So we're not gonna talk about this fight too much, because if we talk about it too much,
Santos? 38.
how old is Ankalaev? 20 something, I think.
And Ankalaev, he is 30 or 29.
He's 29 years old. Wow. He looks to be 35 though. He looks to be 35. Doesn't he? He looks a lot older than he is. But hey,
yeah.
Enough talking about this fight card, because if we talk about it, then we're not gonna have anything to talk about on the next couple of episodes. So enough about fights. let's talk about Hall of Fame. Habib Nurmagomedov was inducted into the Hall of Fame. I got a problem with that. I'm not gonna take anything away from Khabib. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But what about Daniel Cormier, bro? What about Daniel Cormier? Shouldn't he be in the Hall of
Yeah.
Fame?
Yeah, he is.
He should be in the Hall of. He retired in August of 2020, and it's been 2 years now. It's been a year and something, and he should be in the Hall of Fame. Last year, I thought he was going to be in the Hall of Fame, and they didn't do it. And
Yeah.
Habib got into the Hall of Fame faster than Daniel Cormier. I've got a problem with that. I'm not taking anything away from Habib. He's a great fighter, but what about Daniel Cormier?
Yeah.
Daniel Cormier should be in the Hall of Fame. He should be in the Hall of Fame now. They should induct him into the Hall of Fame. They should. 100%. Hey, let me ask you a question. On top, it just came into my head. If you could put "you piece of shit" after every famous movie quote, well, where would you put it? Like, let's see. You watched Toy Story, right? Wait, the music.
What?
Have you watched Toy Story? The cartoon. Toy Story. You haven't watched it?
Oh yeah. Toy Story. Yeah, I know what you're on about.
If you could the sentence "you piece of shit" after any famous movie quotes, where would you put it?
I had nothing of that.
Like if you remember that music, you remember the song "You Got a Friend in Me"? You remember that?
Yeah.
Like, you got a friend in me, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I definitely heard that version.
Like, let's do that game. Let's do that thing. You say a famous movie quote and you put that you piece of shit after.
Oh no.
I saw it
I'm not good.
online. I saw it online. Like, it was so funny. Like, let's see. You shall not pass, you piece of shit. You don't watch a lot of movies, so you're not gonna get the reference. What movies have you watched?
None.
You don't watch movies, man. The viewers, if you guys watch the movies, you get it. You get it. All right, that's enough for today.
Yeah, let's wrap up.
Let's wrap it up. Like and subscribe. We've been getting a lot of subscribers lately. Thank you guys for subscribing. It's awesome. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. I am back on posting on Instagram the news. I'm not gonna post any fight news. That's on Ollie at Rampage MMA _ Go follow him on Instagram. And the official Love of Fighting podcast on Instagram. We just recap the fights, like, spoilers and shit like that. And the call outs and stuff like that after the fight, the stuff that happens after the fight. Yeah, that's it. And if you want fight news, go follow Ollie on Instagram. The link will be in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Anything you want to say, Mr. Stanley?
No, just subscribe and bugger off.
Yeah, piss off, you pieces of shit. Thank you guys for watching.